Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit with Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do a collective. I'm not too sure if it's going to be an oracle. I'm not too sure if it's going to be affirmations. I don't know. But I keep being called to use these cards. For today is March 6th. Today is Thursday, 2025. I just did that all ass backwards. You may follow me on the book, the talk, the tube, the lemonade, the blue sky social, the fan base, the Insta, or not. Totally up to you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, fabulous. We love that for you. Whatever does not, please just leave it on the table for someone else. We don't want you taking on energy that was not meant for you. And of course, if this comes out more like affirmations, it might all resonate. This is the Kindred Spirit Oracle by Hattie Thorne. You can check her out at hattiethorne.com. She has amazing decks on there. I love them. Yeah, I was just doing the collective read for the day, and all of a sudden I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to do tarot or not. I'm going to do this. Because I was thinking about this deck this morning. I wanted to pull it and do affirmations. And I wanted to use the Sacred Oracle by Chris Ann, but I had already set out cards for the night from the night before, and I was like, oh, like I'm doing those cards, but I kept looking at the deck like, and I don't know why I keep tapping on it. I just pictured like water, like from the tap when it's leaking, when your faucet is leaking and it taps onto the porcelain in the sink or metal sink, whatever. We got one on the table. We got two on the table. Four on the table. Six, I think. Hold on. Six cards on the table. I'm feeling like a chill along the back of my neck, like on the right side, like behind my ear. Let's do two more shuffles. I just heard three. That was one. That was two. There's a painting or a drawing that a local artist did on my wall of a wolf. And when I look at it like this through, without my glasses, over my glasses, it looks like a Scorpio. A scorpion? A Scorpio. It looks like a scorpion, but I said Scorpio. Somebody might be a Scorpio. This person might be a Scorpio. We got 7 cards at the bottom of the deck. We've got Harp, Infinity, Cup of Tea, it's like a bird out there, Mountain. Still haven't seen my neighbor. Still don't know if she's alive or not. Black Swan. And I heard the dog crying earlier, but like very faint. Dreamcatcher. I know you all needed to hear that. Bottom of the deck is Match. Somebody doesn't want to let another person go with this Infinity. They want to keep an open cycle going. They want to keep a cycle going. This is someone that believes they have a soul connection with another person. Possibly like if you believe in past lives, like this person would believe that like the two of you were meant to be on another timeline. Okay. Okay, so I think I've told you guys this before that I met my soulmate years ago. And they were blocked from me by another person. And I also met my twin flame a little over 2 years ago now, like 2.5-ish years ago. And we were blocked from being together as well by the same person that blocked me from my soulmate. First off, you have more than one soulmate. You probably have more than one twin flame, even though like do you want a twin flame? Because they're a lot of work. That's a lot of work. I personally believe that the twin flame and I were supposed to be together on every single timeline, and we just never got there. We never got there. Someone or something always came between us, and we never made it together. And when I realized that in this lifetime, I think I've told you guys this once or twice before. When I realized in this lifetime that this was technically my last time, because I'm not coming back. This is my last lifetime. And I realized we weren't going to get together and we weren't going to fulfill that destiny, that fate, right? That fated encounter, that fated relationship. I went to God and I asked to be released from that connection. And I just was brutally honest. And I said, I want this to be my last lifetime. I don't want to come back here and do this again. I said, I think I've done a pretty damn good job this time around of breaking generational curses and getting my shit together and being the best human I could possibly be while still being human, right? Because everybody's human. Everybody has faults, scars. But I said, I don't want to come back because of him. And it is a him, it's a masculine, it's a man. I don't want to have to come back because of him, because he can't get his shit together. because he can't figure his shit out. And I don't want to come back in another lifetime and have to wait 40 fucking years to meet him and then him still not being able to get his shit together. And I said, I want to be released from this connection. I wish him well. I hope he figures his shit out. I hope he doesn't have to come back either, if that's what he, wants or doesn't want. I said, but I want to be released from this connection because I'm not coming back one more time to waste one more lifetime on this man. And I was granted that disconnect. And it's funny because occasionally I'll listen to a reading and the reader will mention something specific to this person. And I just can't help but think, like, can you let it go? Like, because I really and truly believe he is on the other, he is wherever he is right now. I don't know where he is, but he's there and he won't release me. The thing is God already released me. I'm not coming back. I'm not fucking myself over for another lifetime of waiting around for, it's just not even, he's not even worth it. He's just not even worth it. And if he's healed himself now, if he's healing himself now, congratulations. I want nothing but the best for you. If you're out there, if you're watching this, congratulations. I hope you find your soulmate, because I don't wish a twin flame on anybody. This is someone, even if someone released them saying, hey, I don't want to be in a connection with them, like, I'm done with them, I'm good, no more, I want to move on. Whoever this person is, whether they know it or not, they are holding on to that person. They are not letting them go. With the harp card, it says clarity, healing, and spiritual energy. I feel like this person watched their person heal and realized, oh shit, if they could heal, I could heal. And then if I can heal, then maybe we can get together. Let me hold on to this energy. Let me go over here real quick and heal myself. Even though we know it's not that quick usually, right? Whoever this person is, they're ready. They're ready for intimacy. They're ready for this union, this connection. It's, in my opinion, those types of connections, like, to me, the twin flame is a good description of it, because it's two people where one gets their shit together and the other one usually does not, or they get it together too late. That's like a twin flame connection, in my opinion. However, when you look at a twin flame connection, that is actually a very highly regarded connection. It is a divine connection, because it's really kind of like God's ultimate test. The two of you meet, and if you can heal, if they can both heal each other, both heal, and get into that connection, like, that is what God is looking for. How often does that really happen? In my opinion, that does not happen that often. It really just does not happen that often. Because even when you could be completely in love with someone and them with you, but you're never going to be 100% synced, And depending on two different personalities, two different thoughts on life and humanity and goals and all that jazz. That's why I say, like, twin flame connections, they don't usually work. People literally would have to continuously work in tandem with each other And unless they're already on the way to the altar, it's probably not going to happen. And twin flame connections can be really contentious, really fiery, really passionate, but there's a lot of emotion there because it's like two people fighting each other. You know what I mean? Like they're supposed to be together, but like whoever this person is, they're saying that they're ready for intimacy. They're ready for that connection. Love's quiet moments, it says. This person does exhibit strength, reliability, stability because of their willingness and their willingness to overcome like their past lifestyle, to heal themselves, to grow, to change, to move towards a divine way of being. With the Black Swan, again, this person, it's clarity. It's on two cards. This person watched their person heal, whether up close, whether from afar. They watched their person heal. And it really transformed whoever this person's, like, their thought process. Like, it really made them take a look at their life's purpose and their goals, and were they headed in that direction, or again, is this someone that fell into some type of toxic karmic life that they never really expected to have, and they just kind of ended up there? I mean, that's not really the case, right? People make choices, deliberate choices. They fail to use their intuition. They fail to use their third eye. Uh, I've said before, I'm a firm believer that every single person on this planet has intuitiveness, has psychic ability, has a third eye. Everybody on this planet has the capacity for that kind of knowledge. I think we turn a blind eye to ourselves. I think we turn off the radio signal, right? Like we're like, "Oh, that's not like I don't know any psychics. I can't be psychic." Just because I always tell myself to do something or not to do something and it turns out bad or it turns out good, that's not intuitiveness. That has nothing to do with me. That's just chance. That's just luck. And what do I always say? There is no such thing. No such thing as coincidences or chance, only fate and destiny. And it's like this person going through their healing journey, transforming, watching someone else do the same thing. It's like this person found beauty and love and peace where they never thought they would find it. And that was within themselves because someone else showed them that they could do it. Their person showed them. This is someone who is protecting themselves. This is someone that, like, if they were involved in like karmic situations, karmic relationships, toxic, people, lovers, exes, friends, family members. This is someone that's protecting their peace. This is with the dream catcher. Like this is someone making sure that the negativity doesn't hit them. And then when it does hit them, like, okay, like let me transform that into something better. That's like this afternoon. I was standing at my pack station, and I, I kept thinking about this woman at work, and I think I was just picking up on her energy because she's very, not to be mean, but she's nasty. She's just nasty. And she's when I say nasty, I mean like she's just mean. Like she's foul. Like she treats people like trash. She'll make friends with you but talk about you behind your back. She'll throw you under the bus for, you know, I was just going to say a dime bag. uh, she's not a nice person. And I kept thinking about her when I was standing at my station today, and I kept thinking all these negative thoughts, and finally I was like, can we stop? Like can you take these thoughts away, cuz I'm like, I don't want to have them anymore. I don't know why they're there. I don't care about her. I don't want to think about her. Don't make me think about her. And then they just kind of like went away. This is someone realizing like they have to train themselves to push those thoughts out and um mutate, transform those negative thoughts into positive ones. Mutate. I just pictured I can never remember the characters' names from Wolverine. Um the blue chick. I can't remember what her name is. The character, not the actress. Like the character. I can't ever remember. Okay, the match card. So, if this is resonating for you, whoever this person is that doesn't want to release this soul connection, that wants to keep this cycle going, um, this is someone from your past. This is someone you were with. This is someone where the two of you. I keep getting a phone call from this phone number, and I think it's my eye doctor, but they never leave a message. Um, there was an attraction, a sexual attraction, immediate sexual attraction. I'm getting. The two of you might have had not so much like an actual relationship, but like encounters. So, like, if you guys hooked up, if you were friends with benefits, or if like let's say you guys had mutual friends and you kept seeing each other like at parties and stuff, like a couple times a year. Um, and it's funny because when I look at the flame, like this attraction was hot. Like this attraction was like instantaneous. So I feel like there was sex involved. Take how it resonates. And there might have been a little. The card says unpredictability. Um, there might have been like a torrid kind of feeling about this connection, or like ooh, maybe it's, maybe like taboo kind of connection, but not like in an ass like a gross way, but just like the two of you are like meeting or talking or hooking up, but if anybody found out, like if your mutual friends found out, they would be like, what, like you two? I just heard the word tawdry, and then I heard it started out that way. So it might have been too, like there was such a deep sexual attraction that two people got together for like a friends with benefits, a casual, um, a brief encounter, multiple brief encounters, but then there was some type of connection that developed. It's kind of funny too because, and I don't want to get too in depth into my situation, but when I think about this man who was supposed to be um, my connection on every timeline, and every timeline it failed. This lifetime when we met, like for me at first it was just like, okay, whatever, it's just sex, whatever. And it's funny because now, like when I look back on it and I think about it, because when I've said this to you guys before, when I make decisions to get involved with people for like sexual relationships, if we say it's going to be a friends with benefits, it's going to be a friends with benefits. I don't usually change my mind on that. And with this man, I did not change my mind on that. Um the thing was is every time I went to see him, I felt like he was deliberately like pushing me away. Like sometimes it even seemed like he was being like mean to me. And it's funny because when I look back on it and I really think about it, I think he did it on purpose. I think he did it on purpose. One, because he was told to by another person, the person that was trying to keep us apart. And two, I think he was trying not to get involved in a connection, even though I really and truly 100% believe that he felt something. Because like when I look back on it and I think about it, like even though like I said, it felt like he was pushing me away, like he was trying to be like distant on purpose, which is fine. I mean, when you're in a friends with benefits, I mean, you don't typically, connect on a higher level. But I kept trying. And at the time, I didn't really know why. Because again, I just thought, okay, it's just a friends with benefits. But it's funny because now when I look back on it, I'm like, well, I kept trying because I knew. Like, and deep in my gut, deep in my inner senses, like I knew there was something. I knew there was something there with him. I knew there was something there with him the second I saw him walk up to that party where I met him. I knew. And I know he felt it too. And he could deny it now. He could deny it for the rest of his life. That's fine. It doesn't matter. Because, like I said, I released that situation. I released that connection with him. I already told God, like, I don't want it. I'm not I'm not waiting for it. So but it's interesting to look back on it now and remember certain things and like, huh. Because we too had a very fiery attraction, a connection. It was very sexual. And it's funny because whoever this is, like they're ready. This is someone that doesn't want to end the cycle. They want to keep this connection open and they're ready. They're ready for something more than just a sexual encounter. They're ready for like that happily ever after, like that couple that grows old together and dies in the bed together holding each other. You know what I'm saying? Like this is someone that realizes like this is what everyone should want. At a certain point in your life, like you get sick of chasing tail or D or whatever you want to call it, and you want like a real relationship. You want a real connection. Like you're tired of the bullshit. And that's who this person is. They woke up and they started healing. And it really transformed their whole thought process on it. I think I'm going to leave it there. I hope the message resonated for you. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you found it entertaining. Um, Let me know in the comments about soul connections, open cycles, closing cycles, asking God to let go of connections. If anybody else has ever done that, let me know. It's interesting to read about other people's situations, because like we're all so different, but we're also similar, you know? And I say that all the time. Like that's why we always pick up, tarot readers, oracle readers, psychics. Like we all pick up on energy, and readers will be like, "Oh, you're copying me. You're copying me." Or they just picked up on the same thing that you picked up on, because there's a million people out there that are going through the same freaking thing. I'm just saying. Anywho, I hope everybody has a lovely evening, day, whatever it is for you right now. Um, yeah, tomorrow's Friday for us here in Illinois, in the good old US of A. I can't wait for the weekend. I just was off yesterday and I can't wait for the weekend. I went into work today and I was like, I'm so tired. I want to go home. And everybody's like, weren't you off yesterday? And I'm like, shh, don't talk about it. Don't talk about it. I hope everybody has a good evening, good day, whatever the case may be, wherever you are in this beautiful world. I'll talk to you later. Bye.